Press stop streaming. I accidentally pressed the streaming button. We're going to count that as a technical difficulty.
Woo!
Welcome back.
It's a technical... I mean, no technical... That was a technical difficulty. Welcome back to the thing.
It has
We're
been
here.
2 weeks.
Yes.
2 weeks?
There's been 2 weeks. There has been... and there has been time, including a Native American Heritage Day.
Yes, that's true. It's the 2-day weekend week of Thanksgiving and the Friday. The Friday, right, is now officially Indigenous Peoples Day?
Or,
federal holiday?
Native American thing. A Native American Heritage Day. I don't really know what to call Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So I just sort of...
Family Drama Day.
Yeah.
That's a good... That's traditional. I just realized this guy's name is Bagston.
Unrelated to that, right after we ended...
Look at this computer. Look at this. This is me. This is me in 2003. 2 boxes of pizza and a nasty-ass computer.
And then a bunch of health packs.
And then a bunch of health packs, yeah.
Great plan, Einstein.
Oh.
So, okay, last time...
What happened last time?
Before we talk about real history, let's talk about freedom fighters' history.
Mm.
We were kicked out. If you remember this guy who was like
Oh, yeah.
No, we killed that guy.
Our brother got kidnapped and then warned us just too late that they were going to come and do bad stuff. And our headquarters was taken over and everybody was killed except for these 2 guys. By the guy we saved in the first mission.
Yeah. Which B didn't realize until I told him that was the guy from the first mission, and then you were like, "Oh, what?" So
that guy who was super
story.
important to the story, quote unquote story, up until this point in time. This game definitely has one of those. I mean, I guess there's the news broadcast in the middle, but with that guy being the actual villain, I feel like definitely has one of those. What I like to consider a Borderlands 1 issue, where you don't realize that was the person that you were supposed to care about as a villain. Do you remember who the villain of Borderlands 1 was? Commander Steel.
What? The big monster that comes out of the vault.
Yeah, no. The actual bad guy was Commander Steel.
What the fuck is Commander Steel?
She, I think I saw recently, was, oh my god, she worked for one of the gun manufacturers, and I saw something saying that she was actually a siren.
What?
I don't remember.
Oh, now we're getting into some Borderlands lore.
Commandant
You want
Steel.
to talk Borderlands lore?
Yeah, Commandant Steel was the bad guy.
That's not the DLC, right?
No, this is the main story. Yep, she was a siren. She's even got the tats and everything. Yeah, she led the Crimson Lance Army.
That I remember. Those are the bad guys. And then,
yeah, and she was the leader of them. So she was the big bad.
The character I played, Roland, was like an ex Crimson Lance person, I think, right?
Yeah,
that's right. That's correct.
Yeah. That subgroup of Atlas.
I thought that was a car.
Ooh, you're not playing no killing this time.
Well, because all our dudes are dead.
Do you need help?
Boom. Look, we're pro level right now, okay? This is pro level gaming. This is beyond any... This is just way too advanced.
And there's been no deaths this entire run, which is
amazing. Which is like I think I've demonstrated throughout this entire playthrough.
Yeah, you've demonstrated a mastery of all of the systems.
Complete. Just like I didn't even know I had it in me.
Look at that guy.
Look at that.
Didn't even get hit once.
Look at that. And then there's a guy up here that's gonna be hard to kill. But the AI in this game is kind of stupid, so I'm just gonna do this. That's it.
So last time you asked
Pro level.
Favorite cutscene in a video game.
Ah, yes. That conversation's not over yet.
And I made a list that I've been sitting on for 2 weeks. It was a short list. I was just like that I've been sitting on for 2 weeks.
Now I'm excited.
I was
All
like,
right.
I could have texted this.
No.
We could
It's
have
content.
spoken about
It's
it
content.
yesterday. Some of these are just from trailers, so. But the Final Fantasy Versus 13 trailer.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Was
That's
just
amazing.
Amazing.
That,
Top to bottom.
talk about a trailer that just kept the hope alive for that game when there was nothing else.
Yeah, for a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that one. There's the trailer for The Force Awakens, which I think, does that happen in the game? I don't remember. Where
Force
he
Awakens?
pulls the,
You mean Force
What do you-
Unleashed?
yeah, sorry, Force Unleashed, yeah. Where he pulls the,
The Star Destroyer out of
The
the
Star
sky?
Destroyer
Yeah, legit.
out of the
Fantastic.
sky.
Fabulous. Excellent choice.
Let's see. There was the, which is, I think this is, I mean, this is in the game too, the sort of, the Birth by Sleep. Terra and Ventus and Aqua fighting Xehanort.
Oh, yeah,
in the
of
Keelade
course.
Graveyard. That is just some top tier shit.
That is the best Kingdom Hearts game we might play on this channel.
What's the best Kingdom Hearts game we won't play on this channel?
Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days.
It's not Chain of Memories?
You mean Kingdom Hearts regarding Chain of Memories?
Are you sure it's not Kingdom Hearts Reply Chain of Memories?
Shit, you're right. I actually don't know. I guess we're gonna have to play it to find out. I can't remember if I played that one or if I just watched it on YouTube. Is that the one where Sora goes to the castle?
The version you had to play it.
That was a Game Boy Advance game, right? And then
I think it was Game Boy Advance. Yeah, it was the really crappy card game in Castle Oblivion.
yes, I definitely tried playing that and skipped it and just watched it on YouTube.
Smart.
The combat in that game is fucking unbearable.
Yeah, that's really smart. Let's see. I also gonna say something very controversial. I love the train fight in Final Fantasy 13 with Lightning when she's heading to place.
Oh, yes. Yeah. You know, I have a lot of sour memories of that game, but that had its moments.
Yeah, I mean the games I felt.
You like that
I know you
shit,
haven't I never even done them. Got better
Oh fuck.
after they stopped having Hope as a main character in particular, and Snow. Yeah, Snow and Hope definitely made Final Fantasy 13 a difficult game to get through.
Yeah, I can see that. As I recall, you played that game when it came out,
I did.
and I remember you were talking to me about it, and I was like, "You've gotten farther in this game than I have."
Yep, I
Is
got
that-
to the place where the game becomes where you can just play around with.
Okay, spoilers
Oh,
for
this is-
it's Pulse Final Fantasy spoilers,
Yeah.
which is the better part of that game by far.
It's the part of the game where the tutorials suddenly stop.
Yeah,
And yeah, I mean they basically prevent you from using the combat system the way they intend for you to use the combat system because they felt it was too complicated until you get 2/3 into the game. You know,
It's
not
like-
necessarily the best way to design a game.
it's that classic JRPG thing where you're like, "Oh, it gets way better 47 hours in. Just stick with it."
Yeah. Remember I think you told me, not that Ni no Kuni does this, but in the same mind-numbing way, but the tutorial for Ni no Kuni was 20 hours long.
Yeah. Yes.
It absolutely is, but it's enjoyable the whole time.
I would argue that until the big story spoiler thing happens, the entire game is a tutorial,
Oh yeah, I can see that.
which made me very sad, by the way, if you know the part I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Should we say spoilers for Ni no Kuni? Spoilers for Ni no Kuni 1? Alright,
No,
spoilers.
I don't
spoilers.
know. We might just to feel great about ourselves play that one.
That game is so good. That game is so good. score is so good in that game.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, that's great. Have gun will travel. I love that show. It's not a great show.
Is that I don't know.
It's an old western about a
Done.
mercenary.
Friends.
Oh, yeah. About a mercenary who's very wealthy and lives in San Francisco, and definitely does not have a random stereotype of a Chinese guy as his butler.
It's good, progressive.
But what's weird is the show, like every single episode, starts with him just sitting in a bar playing cards, and then somebody saying, "Hey, would you like to help us with this business over here?" And he's just like, "Yeah, sure, of course." And he just goes and then has just a Western episode.
Let's have a Western.
Yeah. Like, it's very clearly not his day job because he's incredibly wealthy, and that's not how you get wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have like a mercenary crew with him. He just goes himself.
He's not a MasterCard player.
As a solo hired gun, because he has a gun, and he will travel with it.
I mean, the title clearly outweighs any narrative weight it might have. That's a great title.
It's like this game. He has a gun, and he will travel around New York,
Really, just
saving it from the Soviets,
yes.
depending on the year this game takes place.
Well, it's the new Soviet Union, so. It's the Soviet Union that has taken over all of Europe.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah,
and
true.
and
This is
includes
2000,
Great Britain.
2000 or something. I don't want to die here.
Let me in here. I'm a god. Oh. Not that I can die. It's impossible for me to die, but. You know, just to add
And you definitely
to the
didn't make a
episode.
mistake right there or anything.
No, absolutely not. It's all. It's part. It's a speedrun strategy.
What was the mistake you didn't make? The power. Oh, the.
Oh, because it's electric.
It's electrocuted.
I forgot about that. I've played this game a million times.
And it definitely wasn't something that we went through last time too.
Yes. I didn't do the exact same thing.
I mean, last time you didn't do it twice, so.
It's because I'm too busy thinking about my favorite cutscenes. Is that the whole list?
Yeah, that was. Oh no, there's a couple of cutscenes in Devil May Cry 4 which you haven't played.
No,
That
I've
are-
not
that are
played
great.
Devil May Cry 4, but there's that one cutscene that from Devil May Cry 1 that everyone always likes to make fun of,
What?
where he's like, Dante's like, what's her name is dead. It might be from Devil May Cry 2. And he's like, I should have been the light that fills your heart. And
Oh
says it in
yeah,
an
Devil May
awkward
Cry.
way.
I think that's Devil May Cry 1.
Yeah, that's one of the great. That's.
I just fill you with light.
I don't even remember. I played Devil May Cry 1 recently, and I don't even remember. I think I just blocked it out. What are you doing here?
What are these guys just sitting here? They didn't hear any of the gunshots. They didn't hear
gotta get
any of
these-
the noise from their fallen comrades. Oh, 15.
One
What is
more.
that?
Come on, give me an extra thingy. Oh, close.
What is that? Is that supposed to be them saying yeah?
No, it's get charisma points so I can have more.
Yeah, but them going into the sewer is like yeah.
Yeah, they're excited. They're super stoked.
Oh,
Even
okay.
though my base has been destroyed.
All their base
so
would belong to
I don't know
us.
where they think they're going, but it's not back to our base.
Maybe they're going. Wow. You didn't tell them off so harshly.
Okay, all right. Let's go back here. Go back here, you idiots. Come here. There's a gun turret that we just use the gun turret.
What's funny, I never thought of it that way. A gun turret. At first I was going to say that you don't need to say a gun turret, and then I realized, well, there are other turrets.
Yeah, it's like a decorative turret.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my
You definitely didn't miss that guy.
well,
Or that guy. Oh my god.
Believe it or not. Look
You're
at this.
just firing off some
Look at-
warning shots, yeah?
Look at the super accuracy in this game.
Yeah, it's the game.
They have to compensate for the fact that the soldiers are. Oh, you know what? That's a bad idea. Let's not do that. Let's do this instead.
I can't believe you're blaming the game now. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
these guys are such bullet sponges.
Yep. I'm not even playing on the hardest difficulty. They're even worse.
Isn't this the hardest difficulty?
No, we're second hardest.
Take this.
Take this.
It just seems it was such a badass way to hold a grenade while you were
Take it easy.
just. I'm just gonna walk back, doing the, like, you want to mess with me? Is he dead?
I
You'll be fine.
appreciate his positivity.
I don't know. You're not a.
Oh, I meant a
This'll fix
Chris is not
grease.
the most encouraging. Is that the?
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Defend all of you.
Eliminate target. Move. 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 Okay.
We good? Are we good?
Looks like one of your guys is upset.
oh. Gotta hide.
Looks like one of your guys is upset with your management techniques, Chris.
Where's he? Oh, we're going this way.
This reminds me of one of the areas from
Oh, that's a bad idea.
BioShock. I don't know if it's remember if it's 1 or 2. I think it's BioShock 2. The children's area, like the daycare center.
Oh, I never played 2. 2 is one of those games
Get back here.
when it came out, I remember was a
Do you have any
drag.
health packs?
Nope.
Oh,
Pro strats only. I have one. Oh, do I use it on myself or on my dude? I use it on myself. Sorry. Sorry,
it's but a flesh wound.
what are you doing?
He was trying to wave you over to help. He was trying to be an ally.
Somehow I doubt that.
Oh, you don't have Soviet allies?
Well, that's not actually. You're right, because there are those injured dudes that occasionally join my.
Yes, but when they join you, they stop being Soviets.
Maybe they still love the old country,
This area. Go. Go.
but they just don't like the direction it's going in. All right, come on.
This is difficult. You might want to find some more health packs.
There's some more down there. All right.
Hmm.
This gun is awesome.
So why do you think this game is on more people's greatest of all time lists?
I don't know. I think if you just look at it, it has like well, the controls are janky a little bit. The like squad controls. I think at the time they were probably better.
Oh, you missed a health pack.
They're probably better even like squad based
Hmm.
games. Shit, I need more health packs. Speaking of Soviets.
Take it. Take this.
I don't know. The aesthetic is kind of boring. Like I think earlier in an episode we listed off a bunch of other games in the console strategy game genre,
Yeah.
like that were maybe not better games. I think this is one of the better games in terms of console strategy games, at least for the time. Obviously, we've had like Halo Wars and other games since then. But I just think it didn't entice people. But it does have a pretty, according to the GameFAQs forums, it's like me and 5 other guys who are like super into this game. So
You can leave your other dude on the ground.
I don't have any more health packs.
Is there one right there on the ground?
Ah,
What's that? Is that one?
perfect.
Yeah. So you and the other 4 guys on the forum.
I don't know. And also I think now the way that things have shaken out, IO has a lot of success with the Hitman games.
Yeah.
And honestly, those games are like well deserved. Like those games are awesome. We should play one of those at some point. Have a lot more room for creativity. Whereas I think if you're thinking about how you're going to make this game again, it's gonna be a big strategy game, but it's maybe not gonna be as interesting as or as wacky as like a Hitman or some other property that you could work with. Oh, get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
I wonder if part of it is how early it was, or how I guess new it was, and still sort of is, to not lock people in place during cutscenes. Because you don't
Oh,
really
like the Half-Life thing.
Yeah, like you don't need to hear what anybody's saying
See that?
at all. Like they clearly don't think highly of the narrative.
Well, the dialogue is pretty basic. This is badass. This is like the badass moments in this.
That is a great hallway.
Move, move.
Oh damn.
I'm behind you.
Scout ahead. Get moving.
Top of the locker.
But considering all the places that they've hidden health packs, the game should be more well loved.
the health pack to review score ratio.
Yeah. That's my understanding of why Castlevania consistently in the 2D era did great, because of the hidden turkey.
Oh, I could have come in this way.
Oh, hey, you could have come in this way. That would have been cool. It would have been a cool,
Maybe not.
what a cool thing to show people.
Or maybe this is a way to get out.
Hmm.
Squad.
Oh yeah, it's to the flag. Never mind. I thought it was a shortcut. We did it.
Oh, this is the end of the area. Hoist.
I was about to say.
I think that's such a weird word. Hoist.
You mean hoist?
Yeah.
TV. This might be. This might be the end.
This might be the last level in the game.
I don't remember. Clearly, I've forgotten a lot about this game.
St. John's is where it ends.
The medical center where my sister used to work. Not in New York, in Santa Monica. But, do you have a cool gun? You have a cool gun. I'm gonna recruit you. Hot tip for freedom fighters: anyone that's not AK-47 person is worth recruiting because they have unlimited ammunition.
Interesting. I know you can have 8 people on your team.
There must be one more area because I remember the game letting you get up to the max pretty easily.
Venom!
Take that. High level strats.
You are the greatest commander ever.
High level.
You run in, aggro the enemy, and then just run away. You're like, team, help me.
You have to stand behind your soldiers. That's the key.
This doesn't look safe. Doesn't look safe.
So
Don't go out on the tracks. You have to mind the gap.
I think we're past that point. I think the revolution has led us past that point. 2 more health packs. Okay, I'm gonna need to hang on to
And
that.
by gap, of course, I mean the clothing store.
Shit. Okay, so I can. I don't think I need a sniper
Regroup. Get moving.
because I want to get this heavy machine gun back.
So you think you're heading to the theater over there?
It looks like it's where the game wants me to go.
What's this mission called?
It's called TV Station.
It's called TV Station?
Yep. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. I want to make sure I don't pick up the ammunition. This game is janky. Like, it really is.
I mean, it seems fun.
But there's like a lot of weird stuff, and like honestly, like this, I love the squad tactics, but it really just boils down to like holding the all defend or all attack button, and just letting your dudes do all the work. Because there's really no reason to like, other than if there's like a gun emplacement or something, there's really no reason to like strategize about. It's like too hard to strategize.
Interesting.
Because you forget what order you've ordered people in. And you can't be like, all right, person with shotgun, I want you to go up close. Person with assault rifle, I want you to go far away. You can't really do that.
Because they don't give you controls over the individual. Or like, they don't let you choose who you're going to be assigning orders to. And they don't.
Right. It's just an
They
order.
just, on your HUD, they just group everybody as just similar troops and not this is the different weapons that people have.
Right. It's just that you can move them in order you recruited them.
Which would be cool if you could do, if it would automatically group them based on their weapons. Hey, dude, they were having a conversation.
Well, now they're dead.
Maybe they can have a conversation somewhere else.
Hades. Out of bullets.
I think one of the funniest things in video games is when you shoot a car and it explodes, but the part of the car that you were shooting at wouldn't have anything that would explode in it.
Are you saying
Like a
tires are
trunk?
not- Yeah. I
Like,
think-
what in the trunk? I mean, not that there aren't trunks with engines and stuff in them, but like shooting the trunk of a car and it explodes.
Yeah. Unless all these people are carrying explosives, which I guess is possible because we're in a revolution, but...
I think I saw a video years ago of a person firing a bullet at a flammable barrel, and nothing happened. It was like, well, there's no fire.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Did you ever see 21 Jump Street, the movie? With
Yeah.
Where,
Yeah.
where they keep wanting the car to blow up, and
Yeah.
and instead it just like turns over, or like something else happens. It's like, oh, I really thought it was gonna blow up that time.
Yeah.
See, this is where it can get a little fun.
This game does have great music.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jesper Kyd, who also did music for Borderlands, bringing it back to the earlier conversation. I believe it was Borderlands 3.
This was Jesper Kyd, yeah?
Mhm.
That's what you were just saying.
Mhm.
I heard you.
Borderlands, that's a game. All right, this is the banger in this game. All right, that was a fun little bit. See, that's like fun little things, fun little strategy moments.
Yeah.
But even now that I'm really thinking about it, nowadays people have taken what this game does really well and made it much more like Valkyria Chronicles, for instance, a game I talk about quite often. Does this thing really well? This like in this on the ground movement, because that game is sort of unique in how you move your characters around and stuff. And it's way deeper. It's much more compelling, I think, than.
They also do the, I think it's the first Tekken game, I don't know about any other ones. Do the, like, really make it feel like it is more live.
Yeah.
I feel like, than a lot of some of the strategy games that I've played any minute of.
You heard me.
I believe.
Not that I've beaten Valkyria Chronicles. I just played the demo.
That's tank. That's gonna be a problem for us.
But it's a video game, so your walls. It's a video game from the early 2000s, so even today, I guess, the walls are way more resilient than they should be.
Unless they want me to not be resilient.
Of the building,
Okay, I know it's gonna. The tank is kind of stupid in this game because it just keeps shooting in one direction, so you got to move around, simulating the necessity to use.
How did you feel about Borderlands 3?
At the time, I remember. Did I blow it up? Is it over?
Oh, that was fast.
I'm gonna do this for fun. Goodbye. At the time, I remember when it first came out, I really enjoyed it. I had just gone off a playthrough with a friend of Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel. And boy, let me tell you, the pre-sequel is they're all interesting, but man, those games are stiff. And 3 had like some really nice movement in it and some really like the shooting was better.
You could vault in 3, right?
Yeah,
Over
yeah.
Terrain.
Yeah, they just added a bunch of like little tweaks like that made it really just a better game, less of a like static feeling game overall.
Mm-hmm.
But I beat it, and I haven't thought about it since.
Yeah.
It doesn't stick with me the way Borderlands 1 stuck with me, because I remember when Borderlands was announced, and I remember when it was still that like serious art style. Remember that for briefly?
Vaguely.
And I was like, oh fuck, like the cell shaded thing is gonna change the world. As someone who was a big fan of Jet Set Radio, I was like, every game should be cell shaded. I still believe
Not
that.
of Dragon Ball, not of DBZ Budokai 2.
Well, I did like DBZ Budokai 2, that's true. But that was not my go-to for cel-shaded games. Oh, we don't want to go. We don't want to be there. We don't want to. We want to do something else.
You have a rocket launcher still, though, right?
Come on. Nope, I have the machine gun now. Maybe there's a secret entrance. Yeah, I should have kept the rocket launcher. Always keep the rocket launcher. Oh, hey! Look at that.
Hey.
Okay, you idiots. You guys can just stay here in the corner. All of you stand in a line. Chris will take care of this.
Did they survive?
He's still alive. There's no way.
Yep.
Another one?
Only in a video game can anybody wearing any amount of armor tank a rocket launcher.
Now, should I keep this, or should I go back for the machine gun with all the ammo in it?
I mean, you have 5 shots left. Can you get rid of your pistol? Do you always have? Are you required?
You have to.
your
You can only have one of each weapon. One
That
handgun.
sucks.
Yeah.
Defend this area. Defend here. Stand your ground. Defend. Stand your ground.
Stand your ground.
I want to keep the pistol out just to. Oh.
See, that'd be a great time for a rocket launcher.
Right. What if I need to save it for the end of the game?
I don't know where they're all going, but okay, more of them should have died. Yay! Okay, that guy should have died.
Yeah, might as well. YOLO. Alright. Oh, there's more.
Yeah, I agree about Borderlands 3. I think one of the things I said when we played it, after like the first session we played it, I said it feels like this game should have come out a few years before.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's like not enough of a revelation to be like cool. And you know the jokes are the same. Like so much
Yeah.
shit about that game is the same, which sucks.
I think my favorite is Borderlands 2. Does it seem like a lot of the... I mean, it actually felt like there was a goal, in a way. And a villain.
2 was the villains
The
in 3
villain 2
are
is Handsome Jack.
terrible in 3.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, Handsome Jack was like, he's like,
And he was ever present.
yeah, he's a Shakespearean character compared to those characters. Those 2 idiots. I don't even remember their names.
Whatever their names were.
Gork and Mork. That's a Warhammer reference for my Warhammer fans out there.
It's no longer a revelation that you're... that you love Warhammer?
It's still, they don't know what Warhammer it is.
Ah.
They don't know if it's tabletop or just the games.
Well, you do love the games, or I don't know if you love the games. You've played the games.
I like some of the games.
How about Dark Tide?
I have been playing that game with my dear friend Ryan, who we know and love.
Music by Jesper Kyd.
That's the secret theme through line for this entire. Is just we're just playing games that have music by Jesper Kyd and just like pretending like it's something else.
That should be the thing. The next game we play should be a Jesper Kyd game.
Assassin's Creed 2. I think he did the music for that game.
Oh no, Pro Move Soccer.
Are you looking at a list right now?
I am.
It's like, where did Pro Move Soccer come from? For those of you not in this room right now, B is right behind me, so I can't see what's going on back
It
there.
doesn't say what exactly he did, but it just says video games that he worked on was Pro Move Soccer. One of them was the second game he worked on.
When did Pro Move Soccer come out?
1993.
That's like something I would have played if I was old enough.
Same
to
year
play
as Subterranea
Oh, what a classic! I don't know what that game.
for the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis.
I was 3 years old. So were you.
Wow, you're so old.
Look at all these guns. All right. What is it, servers? Is that what this
Shattered
is?
Galaxy? I think I remember that game coming out.
That sounds like a fun game.
Get back here. Get
Is there? Where am I going? Can I
Oh,
go
what
through
is
here?
this?
No.
Oh my god, this is I've never heard of this game. It doesn't have a Wikipedia page. I'm gonna butcher this name because it's German.
Mhm.
Wirtschaftsgefecht Gigaten. Wait,
Mm-hmm.
Wirtschafts Giganten Die
Something
Ultimative Collection.
That sounds like an anime that you would watch and then tell me to watch.
This doesn't it?
You should watch it. It's really good. I'm sure it is, but I can't fucking wrap my head around what it's called.
Recon. Everybody, be right back. Regroup. Move.
Yeah, that's all this game is. I'm just holding 2 and then pushing these guys in here, and then there's gonna be a dude, and then they all shoot him, and then he's dead. Yep, right there. Boom. Strategery.
Oh, there's also Kane and Lynch, Dead Men,
Ah.
or Robotech, Invasion.
Oh, not Battle Cry.
No,
Did you play Robotech Battle Cry? That's an our generation game for
I
sure.
have not.
Oh my God, who's shooting me? I thought you were one of my dudes.
I was never into the big mecha stuff.
What?
Recon and report. Squad. Detect and report. Team.
Yeah,
What's
I know
wrong
it's
with
weird.
you?
I know I'm a pariah. Like I saw the first episode of Gundam Wing.
That's a bad place to start.
Well, I saw the first episode of Gundam Wing, and it was like I think it was the first episode where you meet the character Hero. It was like this is cool. I could get behind a show following a character, and then they got into the Gundams, and I was like, why do I care about this?
Well, that show is also the more self-indulgent. Like all the Gundams are like weird. Like I guess it's more anime.
I mean, I still had a really hard time getting into Gundam anyway, just because I had no idea what the hell was going on.
Take this.
Every time it seemed like every time it came on, they were playing. This is Toonami. They were playing a different Gundam series.
Oh yeah,
It was like
even at
one
that
day,
time.
one day it was Gundam Wing, and then you're just like, oh, it's Gundam's coming on, Gundam Wing, and then it was Gundam Seed, and then Mobile Suit Gundam. Like, I don't know which one I'm supposed to be watching.
It's an
So
absolute
the answer was
nightmare.
none of them. And that's where I've been up until today.
So I felt that way about Gundam for a long time, and then I started watching the OG Universal Century, like the 3 movies. I've only gotten through, I think, one of them, and I've just been like bothering my wife every week, like we gotta finish it. And she hasn't watched the first one, so we're gonna watch it again. It's so much better. It's such a clean, like compared to Gundam Wing, where it's like all this garbage is in it, and you're just like, I don't even know what's happening. It's just like a war. There's like 2 sides. There's a Gundam, basically, and then the Zaku's. At least to the point that, well, actually, I guess technically there's 3 Gundams, but there's a Gundam that's like a bipedal, like
It seems like you're not sure
with
what's
a
going on.
with a cool sword. Well, because there's like a tank Gundam, and then there's like another Gundam that's like a artillery Gundam, but he like kind of sucks.
Find the Reds. You heard me.
Well, it seems like this is a good time then to maybe put on the list the Zone of Enders. Just because it's a mecha.
Yeah, and we should play some Kojima.
I played the demo when they used to, most of the demos I played were when they used to give out demo discs.
Over there. Move.
And I got a demo disc that had Zone of Enders second runner.
I think the first one is they re-released Zone of the Enders. It's called like Mars, but it's like MV RS edition.
The Fist of Mars, Zone of the Enders, the Fist of Mars.
It's like a no. It's like a
The second runner. Oh yeah, with the A's
Yeah.
as a weird upside down.
yeah. But I think that's
2018.
Yeah, I think that's only Zone of the Enders 2, or
Yeah.
it might be both of them. I actually don't know. But it definitely feels like it's coming in the middle of a story. But I don't know if that's just Kojima bullshit or.
Go.
Where's the lady? Look where we are.
Oh, that's Safin.
All right, well, hoisting.
Interesting.
It just says friendship. They've given up on slogan.
I guess the dude who killed the leader didn't care.
There we
that
go.
much.
Here's the big speech.
Fellow Americans,
Hmm.
I am
Independence Day.
the so-called Freedom Phantom.
Well,
I stand before
I
you
am the
today
Freedom
for a
Phantom.
man, and I vow to die.
It's
a
Bagston.
man. Like you, my world was shattered
And-
8 long months ago. I watched
That guy
as my
recruits.
family and friends were tortured, captured, and killed.
Who? Who was captured and tortured?
My former life.
I don't remember any of that.
Your brother's been fine until like 2 days ago.
A better future for our children. The American dream. I, for one, still believe in that dream.
Yeah.
We've read this in our school books as children.
Yeah.
Now is
Wow,
the
this-
time
you know
for
what?
us to
I don't remember
embrace
any of
those
this.
ideals and stand up against the weight of tyranny. We have a
Why is
duty
tyranny
to ourselves
capitalized?
to throw off our oppressors.
Are they talking about the classic Obsidian game that came out in 2017, I
I think we're
believe?
talking about the Greek aspect, Greco-Roman aspect
I see a sleeping
of tyranny.
army,
If that was the
ready
where this game
to
turned.
awaken. The world is watching us now. How we respond will prove our claim.
Whoa.
I stand before you and the world today to reaffirm the
This seems like
pledge
a
our
great
forefathers made
point,
to each other
place for
and for each
GLaDOS.
of us.
Like, listening to Cave Johnson's speech. Yeah!
And our self-worth. So I ask you
Very
now,
well said,
take up
leader.
arms against the evil invaders and
That was the
yell
best
in their
GLaDOS I could do.
faces that
They will never take our freedom.
freedom.
What?
Hey, but they picked the right song to play.
They also got a crowd out there. That's impressive. This is giving me very strong Wolfenstein vibes. Or it was at the beginning.
What, the speech?
The speech at the end of, what was it, the New Colossus? When they go and take over the TV station?
Yeah, except that was good.
Yeah,
Not
well,
that
I
this
said
isn't
vibes.
good.
I just said vibes. I
This
didn't
is
say it was. I
excellent.
didn't say it was on par.
This is
My
obviously
mind, it was
superior.
that Wolfenstein 2 while he was talking, so it said it better in my head. What's her name? Grace,
Yeah, she becomes
the leader.
Actually, I shouldn't say what she becomes. That's a spoiler. How come I don't have more people here? I thought we just gave a whole speech. I love that the wanted poster is like his plumber outfit. $500,000. That's it. I've killed hundreds.
It's like. Here's the thing. Not to get into politics, but they're communists, right? So
Right.
they need every single person to have the same bounty.
Oh, I see. You can't have
Yeah, can't have people with higher
kind of a
bounties
doctor with a higher bounty than a
than a freedom fighter. That
Yeah.
that would,
even if he is a Freedom Phantom.
that's right. The freedom.
I'm gonna take this rocket launcher with us.
That's such a hilarious name, the Freedom Phantom.
This is the final mission in the game.
Whoa.
I think this should be its own episode. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, hopefully we don't encounter any technical difficulties
I hope we do.
when we return. For no technical difficulties.
We had a technical difficulty at the beginning of this, so here's hoping there'll be some more next.
Oh no, the computer's on fire. Goodbye.